I'm curious, why is R&B so important to you? And what does it bring to your life?
It's bigger than music. It's nostalgic. It's like a scent that your mom used to wear, or like if you go to a barbecue and you just smell the chips burning, like obviously you're thinking about how the meal is gonna taste, but all of the aroma of that just takes you back through all of your childhood. So anytime I hear rhythm and blues, I think about all my family barbecues, all the birthdays, all my cousins, Thanksgiving, everything.
What's up, friends? It's your girl, Emily Curl, back in our iHeartRadio studios in New York City, and we have something really special for you today. We are joined by GIVÄON in our studio. Can we show some love for GIVÄON here? We're so happy to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
That's a good shoe, too.
Thank you. Broke out my special shoes today. I like your fits.
Thank you.
We're doing a lot of celebrating today.
I am.
Your new album is here. It's out. So we had to do a little something here at iHeartRadio. So I know how much you like to sip some wine on stage and when you do your press. So we've got you a little something.
Thank you. What is this, white wine?
This is white wine. What's your favorite right now?
Well, I'm always a white guy. I switched to red for a little bit, but I was just like, I don't know. I need to build my palate back up.
Let's do a little cheers for everyone here. Yeah. To your new album, Beloved.
To my
it
new
is
album.
out. Congratulations.
I'm also on a campaign to let everyone know I'm actually not British.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
You're finally, dispelling the rumor here.
I'm letting everyone know I'm actually from Long Beach, California.
Thank you so much. That was that was my first
That's
interview
almost
question.
more
We had to
important
clear
than
it.
the album,
It is.
to be honest.
It is.
So.
Well, we're glad to have you here to dispel that rumor and also to talk about the album.
Yes.
So it's dropped last Friday. Congratulations.
I know. It felt like it's been a long time.
How are you feeling first week of the album out, seeing the fan response, obviously something you took so much time and pride in, it's out into the world. What has that reaction been like for you?
I think it's more so like, because it's a very courageous thing to do, because I don't know where other artists get their source material, like what their inspiration for writing, but all of mine is every song you've ever heard from me, at some point it was a journal entry first.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was curious how much of it was your own personal experience, how much you're playing with a little bit of imagination, but for you, this is a personal album.
So it's all about autobiographical.
Whoa.
So it's like, and I date and time every entry. So it's like if someone hates it, it's like, hey, your journal, what you went through July 17th in 2024 sucks. And I'm like,
that was my life.
Yeah, I'm like, what, this is just personal. But then the opposite reaction happens, and it's like there's people who weren't able to articulate that exact thing or exact feeling that they went through.
Yeah.
So they feel like it's their song.
Whoa.
And it's more of a connection. So, and I've learned that from previous releases. So I was excited to release this one just so those people, again, who didn't know how to articulate it, can have some sense of comfort.
And then I'm sure when you see them interpret it, does it take on a new meaning for you?
Oh yeah, there's some songs where they'll tell me what that song was about, and I'll just be like, oh. That's why I really don't like to explain too much about what the song is.
Oh, then you're not gonna like some of my questions coming up.
Because I'll try to say it in a way that doesn't influence what you see or hear.
Yeah, where you can still have your own personal experience to it. Mm-hmm. I was going to ask you, because upon first listen, there's something so sacred about that first listen, right? Where you go top to bottom in order how the artist meant to hear it.
Yes, please.
I could tell how much thought you put into the order of the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious to hear your side of it. Was it an easy decision to be like, this is the story, this is the linear version? Or did you have to play around a little bit with the track list?
No, I think because it's tricky, because some of the stories that I'm writing about would be more aligned after a certain song, but sometimes the sonics are a little more important too.
Oh, interesting.
So it's just hard. It was just it gets tricky trying to sequence the music and conceptually. So then it's a tough process, but it's still very real and necessary. Yeah. And just like my story, songwriting structure for story in general, because I'm just a fan of just even television or film, and I don't like when a story goes, I went to the store and then, or like that style of storytelling. I like, this happened, but. Ooh. Yeah, so I want sometimes I want certain songs to contradict the song before.
Yeah.
Because that's more realistic to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be an artist. I would be somewhere happily married and not have anything to talk about because everything's going great.
And you're right, yeah, and life is never going to flow in an easy linear path.
Not
it's
mine,
just about
at
the
least.
journey.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so interesting, because you are a true R&B soul artist, and I feel like this genre is reclaiming its deserved spotlight. I'm curious, why is R&B so important to you, and what does it bring to your life?
Rhythm and blues is just, it's bigger than music. It's nostalgic. It's like a scent that your mom used to wear, or like if you go to a barbecue and you just smell the chips burning, like obviously you're thinking about how the meal is gonna taste, but all of the aroma of that just takes you back through all of your childhood. So anytime I hear rhythm and blues, I think about all my family barbecues, all the birthdays, all my cousins, Thanksgiving, everything. So to me, it's like it's just in my DNA.
Who are those artists that you listen to that you're like, this inspires me to tell stories in the true R&B fashion?
Yeah, I think so. I had two different pivotal moments just in my artist journey. So just growing up, your playlist is curated by your mom or your family. So it was that plus my more contemporary playlist. And that's why now I can make an album like Beloved that sounds like a blend of both. So my mom was more it was like 70s soul music, like Teddy Pendergrass, or there's this major songwriters, producers who controlled that whole sound called Gamble and Huff. And they had the OJs, stylistics, they had a myriad of different artists, and they were in charge of that. But then as I started to get older, I would listen to Frank Ocean, Miguel, even some Frank. I got onto Frank Sinatra later on. And that's where I get confidence in my tone from too.
Oh wow, that's so interesting. Yeah. Your family, did they get the album first? Did they get the sneak peek, and what were their immediate favorites?
They didn't want to hear it.
They didn't.
No.
So they heard it when we all heard it.
No, they didn't want to hear it.
Wait, they haven't listened at all?
No, one Friday when it dropped.
Yeah. Whoa.
Because they didn't want to spoil it.
Oh, they wanted the true experience, like a fan.
But my mom was a little disappointed because she just assumed that she was gonna be on the album. Because all of my other work, her voice makes an appearance at some point.
Oh wow.
So because of all her voice notes, but then she started getting a little too cocky.
And she knew. Yeah, she was like, "This one's making the album."
She was sending me voice notes about random shit. I'm like, "You are not getting on the album." She was like, "Yeah, I'm just taking out the trash. Ain't life funny?" I'm like, "No, you gonna have to play." Hell no, you gonna have to play a guitar. You gotta earn your way on here.
So that was her first response. She's like, "Love the album, but why am I not featured?"
Yeah, she was just like, I was just watching her face all the way to the end. She was like, no, the first thing she said, she was like, "Is it over?" I'm like, yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah. What you think? She was like, "Oh, something missing." But she's just funny.
A character.
Yeah.
Speaking of the album, really quickly, I noticed with the details, it's in all caps. Was there any significance to that?
Yeah. I don't know. I just want everything stylistically to be cohesive, and these songs just aren't lowercase songs.
They aren't.
Mm-mm.
And this is the first album you've done this for, all caps too.
Yeah, I think so.
This one just felt like a.
Yeah, it's big. It's bigger. Yeah. The sound is bigger. Everything's a little more expensive as well too. Ooh. I mean, that had nothing to do with the letters, but it feels
luxe.
Yeah.
You kick off the album with Mud, and I feel like that sets the tone for the journey we're about to go on. Why did you want to start with that track?
I just like the idea of starting with just like a punch. Like I would never start an album with like a ballad or just something more down tempo. I just want to. If I have to compare it to when a movie starts at the climax and then it pauses and it'll be like, "Hey, my name is so and so.
Oh yeah.
You're probably wondering how I got here. This is what happened." And then it goes to Rather Be, and it's just more like warmer and heartfelt.
Oh, that's
so Mud, it was kind of like a foreshadowing of what you about to hear.
What were you watching, like visually, the movie? You're such a movie buff. What were you watching during this album process? Like, did you have a few that you kept going back to?
Yeah. But and this is funny because I'm a rom-com guy.
Are you?
Yeah, that's my favorite. Like, it's just easy to digest, and maybe because I'm always just writing like complex, more introspective songs. So I like to just watch something that's just easy to digest sometimes.
Yeah. What's your favorite rom-com?
Hitch. That might just be my favorite movie.
Your favorite movie? Oh,
Yeah.
that's such a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's more to life than watching other people live it. That's one of my favorite quotes.
Another song that's resonating that everyone is talking about
Oh, which one?
is 20s.
Oh, yeah.
And you knew that was coming.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, you said earlier that this is you draw from your personal experience.
Yeah.
Tell me about this feeling in this song. And I say this to say that I feel like we've all had that experience where you look back and be like, wow, like, was this necessary for growth? Did I waste my time? Like, was this something, this relationship?
Yeah.
For you, tell me how you process this and put this in the song, what the song means.
20s is funny because that journal entry was nothing like the song at first.
Oh.
It's because the song was when I was about to write it, I was about to be like, man, all of my peers are running around single, doing Lord knows what. Just living their youth, and then they're going to reflect on it later. And I was going to write a song saying, I'm okay with surrendering all of that just to be here with you.
Oh, wow.
And then as I'm writing, I'm like, wait, what? No, I don't want to do that. And then I'm like, wait, I've spent so much time already doing that, and it didn't work. So I'm like, I actually spent this time. And the lyrics were I had to change some of the lyrics.
Oh, I gotta ask what they were before.
No, I can't, because they weren't like they weren't offensive, but they were just too specific.
Okay.
So
to your own personal experience.
To the person.
Oh.
So I changed it because I didn't want them to know, like, oh, are you talking about me?
Do you think that person knows?
Yeah, because I kept some stuff in there that was like
that you two would know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I just wanted to try to keep it a little more vague.
Yeah. As you reflect on, like, that journal entry to make this song, like, it's interesting that you had a different experience now that you're past that.
Right.
Like, what did you feel like you learned about yourself through that time, and how do you think you're going to approach a romantic relationship differently moving forward? Is that too personal to ask? I'm sorry.
No. Okay. I love these questions. Just, like, more accountability towards it, because it's like, I have a whole song saying how I wasted my time, but there's a couple lines in there where I say, maybe I'm half to blame, but it's only one line where I say that. But now, like, I'll have a different perspective, because when I first show my mom the song, she would listen to individual songs, but when I first showed her, she was just like, and I was not trying to hear that shit at the time when her advice, oh, that could have made the album, but I was like, nah. No, I'm not in that right now.
Yeah.
I'm upset. And she was like, no, you're looking at it all wrong. She's like, it's a lesson learned. You evolved, you learn what you like in a person, and you learn what you don't like. And I'm like, yeah, but that's not a very good song.
That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work. What's that gonna be called? Yeah. I learned so much from you in my 20s. It just don't hit the same.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I like to, even if I'm feeling an emotion or something, for just a certain amount of time, I'll write a song about it. You never know, I could be over that in 30 minutes, but I capture that feeling in real time. You can just
feel that deeply enough to, like, be able to process it.
And I know how to articulate it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing sometimes where people get misconstrued. They think they know my actual personality because of I'm just giving them glimpses of certain moments that I felt.
What's the most common thing that fans will come up and say to you now? Or what do you think they get wrong about you when they meet you?
I think that I'm pretty chill.
Yeah.
I think they think I'm just balled up in a corner somewhere. But I love that, though, because that's just a reflection of my writing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm getting these emotions across. And, I mean, obviously, they think I'm British.
I'm so glad we cleared that up. One more question. I wanted to ask you, I thought it was poetic that you end on good, bad, and ugly. Mm-hmm. And I want to hear your thoughts behind that choice and what that meant for you.
That was pretty much just me saying, even though all 13 of these, that's what's going on, that's just how it works. That's how love works. That's how life works. That's how a job we like works. We don't love the job all the time, but even a dream job.
Yeah.
So I was just, it was just like ending it on a more positive, but still realistic.
Yeah.
So. What
does the ideal beloved relationship look like for you now?
I don't know. I think I should be single for a bit.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the next album will sound a little more romantic.
I can't wait for that. I love that. I was waiting where this is going. Okay, so we're running out of time, but before we go, we wanted to play a little game for you in honor of the new album.
Okay.
This is called Beloved Things. So I'm going to ask you a few things, and you tell me what is your favorite, your most beloved. Like. Your first one is beloved book. What is your like go-to?
Well, I'm not a big fiction guy, so I'm gonna say like a nonfiction. There's a book by Seth Godin called The Practice, and it's pretty much just the practice of whatever craft you work on and focusing more on the process than the outcome.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it's
like
a quick
that.
read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Beloved album.
Oh, besides Beloved, right?
Yeah.
Because I genuinely think this is one of the best albums I've heard in rhythm and blues. Like outside of even it being from me.
Yeah.
But Channel Orange, Frank Ocean.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Beloved family tradition.
4th of July barbecue.
Oh.
I'm like, we don't even know what we celebrating.
Yeah.
We just here doing stuff.
Just enjoy family. What about a beloved family heirloom? Do you have any jewelry that you like? Anything?
I'm the first one that's gonna have jewelry. I'm starting that one. You know, it was a little rocky. You know. But what they did have that was just like priceless is just the record collections.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
To a point where they still won't give them to me.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
What, can you say it wherever the camera is? That's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, Keisha.
We need that.
Because it's like, that's where my inspo is gonna come from, but we just keep passing them down.
Yeah. Okay, last two. What is your beloved guilty pleasure music video?
I think like rap videos where there's no plot. There's just vices. It's just cars, girls, someone's probably smoking, and I'm just there with my legs crossed with wine. And in a book, like, this is art.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is it. Okay, last question is your most beloved song on the album.
Keeper.
Oh,
yeah.
Really? Why?
Because it was, I started the album in a relationship, and I ended the album single. And Keeper is like one of the main ones I wrote single.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How much of the album is split between you in relationship and you single?
Not cut it in half in the sequencing.
Yeah.
But I think it's like, out of 14 songs, I think probably like 6, it's probably like 50%.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What an
Now that I'm
interesting
thinking about
headspace
it.
to be in.
Yeah. And I'm like, they're like, how's it coming? I'm like, what? Well, there's some changes happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I think that's gonna tie into it, and I feel like people are gonna be able to pick up on that.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm excited to like dive in deeper because obviously you do your first listens. Now I'm like, okay. After this interview, we've got some things to discuss.
Yeah. So.
But truly, the album is phenomenal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
No,
We're
of
so
course.
happy. Oh yeah, let's do one more little cheers.
I was about to say you didn't drink it.
Oh yeah,
at
we
all.
didn't drink.
Because I probably got a long day.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, you guys don't know what it is 11 a.m. here, but I love that.
Okay, yeah. See. Are you drink it actually?
Yeah, why not? I was gonna say Friday. I think it's Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. GIVÄON, we love you. Thank you for being here one more time. It's not bad. You like this?
No.
Still sipping. One more time for GIVÄON in our studio. Thank you so much again for being here. Thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here, and don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video.